Cause like it starts at 100, and then like if it's at 93 something like that, it's still okay. But if it gets like to like 75 or 70 or below, that means that like your battery is like not a good battery. You probably either going to get replaced or get a new phone.
Somewhere in that ballpark. What the fuck was I about to do? I don't know. God, I've been kind of out of it today.
Nah, I can tell. Long week, long day.
Yeah. After lunch, I went to go sit down because there was nothing going on.
Yeah.
And I swear I nodded off like 6 or 7 times. I was able to keep myself awake by sitting on top of a chair, on top of a step, so that when I would sleep, I could feel my body rocking forward.
Gosh.
We had nothing going on, so that's why I was having bored on my fucking skull.
Yeah, those are not the best moments.
Not the best moments.
Yeah.
On the other hand, we're all set for those two right there.
Good lord, bro. Nice.
The thing is, I don't know if that's going to be the accurate arrival dates because I got sent an update. Because I ordered them this morning.
Yeah.
I got sent an update saying, yeah, it's going to be sooner than that.
Yeah.
So what's probably going to happen is depending on, let me see what all I'm looking at here for timing. It looks like at the earliest right now is due for Monday 2 weeks from now.
Okay. That's fine because I probably will be on Last of Us Part 2 by then.
Yeah. And
then when we hit Thursday, if you finish this before next week, but I'm thinking honestly, today's Friday. You probably might have one more day left to finish it, maybe.
Yeah.
But I do know, like you said, I do know for a fact that we are close to the end. It's just
you can kind of feel it.
Yeah, I can feel it. Yeah.
At which point, sit down there. No, it's not down there. It's probably over in that corner over there. It would be.
My bad.
Yeah, no, you're good. Yeah, it would be.
Oh, Star Wars belt.
No. It would be Sonic Riders.
Okay.
Because Sonic Riders still technically does the old that's another thing entirely. It still technically. I'm so sorry.
No, you good.
I'm so sorry. It technically does the old Sonic Adventure style of storytelling, where you guys get multiple stories, and they don't give you the full story in each story.
Okay, nice.
At some point, we'll probably do Jet Set Radio Future.
Okay.
It's one of the few games from my childhood that I've never actually beaten. That's only because it was the very first game I ever had.
Yeah. That
straight up, I overheated the console and crashed the game on myself. Because I was playing it for a solid 12 hours straight, I think.
God damn.
Yeah, it's a very good game. I like it. The creator of the series made a free-running, a parkour-style spiritual successor, because for some reason Sega's want to make another one of these.
Uh-huh.
I mean, they make Sonic like fucking all the time. Like, I love Sonic, yes, but you have all these other wonderful IPs you could be using.
Please, I beg you.
I mean, I get it. Jet Set Radio is straight out the 90s, but I mean, who doesn't like graffiti skater punk people with using graffiti as nitros?
Oh, that sounds dope. That would sound dope, though.
Never got all the characters though, because it was
a lot.
It was a lot to do, and I didn't understand how to properly go about doing it.
Gotcha.
Now that I kind of have a better idea of it, I could definitely do it. Yeah. The question is, do I play the sequel or play the original on the Dreamcast? Because I have the original saved on my 360 hard drive.
Okay.
So I could play it. It's just because again, it has this thing where it's like. Jet Set Radio Future had an advertising campaign in LA where they would let street artists graffiti tag skater parks.
Wow.
They didn't sanction it by the city though.
I'm not even surprised. I'm not even surprised.
So they had to shut it down the day they were going to do it. But in the game, and I think the first game and second game, if you have like an artistic ability, you can create your own custom graffiti and tag the whole game with it.
You serious?
Yes.
Wow.
So when I say custom graffiti, I mean it's like you have like, I think there's like 6 different like graffiti tag types. You have like your single 1 sprays, your like 3 spot sprays, your 5 spot sprays, your 2 spot sprays, and like your 7 spot sprays. And if you have some artistic ability, you could create your own custom. Like if I was better at artistic stuff, I could really create a cinema synergy graffiti tag for that long spray, and just every time we tag it, just all you see is that.
Oh my god!
If I was slightly better at it, I could definitely do it.
That's dope.
But yeah, no, I discovered it by accident one day. It's like on like my 4th playthrough. Again, never beat it. Just played like the opening 3 missions over and over again because I was a dumb 6-year-old. But was I 6? 7.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, well let me just kind of play with the settings here, and I'm like, I can create my own graffiti. I'm not gonna do it, but holy shit! You could easily spend like hours and hours just working on that.
Wow.
I thought it was pretty dope, you know.
Yeah, that's wild, bro. Jesus.
You could probably, I could probably get somebody to make a custom one and just kind of download it onto a hard drive and just save it into the game. Because you can't do that with a lot of games.
Yeah, you have to find a really good detail person.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna do it right now. But yeah, no, this is all the extra shit I got on the side over there. Let me see what I got here in terms of this. I can safely say I am finally all caught up on my shit.
As far as what, like?
Just payment stuff.
Oh, okay.
That will probably not be done until probably tomorrow. Probably until tomorrow afternoon, if not Sunday.
Okay.
But that's the rough plan, and once I think most of them are going to be done, because I was going to wait till I got all of them done, but I'm probably going to do most of them. I'm going to start uploading immediately. Luckily, I got Monday off, so I can finish up whatever I'm missing then and just put it all up Monday, and then just sleep that day while it's uploading.
Alright, nice.
Because that's the plan for that. Outside of that, nothing else has really been happening. Again, I ordered Dead Space and Hogwarts Legacy first thing this morning. Because I thought they'd be here tomorrow, but then it's like, yeah, it's not going to be here till like 2 weeks from now. And I'm like, I'll go ahead and do it now just in case they update the time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's always best to get it ahead of time and do it as soon as possible.
Because at the latest, it's just an extra week I gotta wait to do Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah.
At the latest.
Which is not bad. Still good. Yeah. Also good.
And I have a backup plan that can fill the space. Again, Sonic Riders, the first game, I think each campaign should take little more than an hour and a half to do. And I can always kind of kill some time showing off some of the extra stages you don't get to see. Sounds like 2. Otherwise, you know, I still need to look around and kind of see some other ones I could do.
Yeah.
Technically, another one I could do where I could let's say for whatever reason we're on the last leg of it today.
Okay.
I could do Star Fox 64.
Okay. And is that short? Is Star Fox 64?
Star Fox 64 you can beat in 20 minutes.
For real?
The main thing is to go back through and see each of the individual routes you can take. It has replayability to it.
Okay.
So I could do that one and like one other game. Technically speaking, I could probably do the original Sonic the Hedgehog, even though I've never beaten the fucking game.
Okay.
Because I've seen people that, like, if they know what they're doing with Sonic the Hedgehog, that's like the original 1990-something Sega Genesis Sonic the Hedgehog, you can beat that game in like 45 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. It is. When I realized that, I'm like, wow, that is actually. And I don't mean like just going straight start to finish. I mean getting all 6 Chaos Emeralds and beating the game 45 minutes.
Interesting.
And I'm like, that is some dedication to the craft right there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I can't really think of any other games I could do in a short time frame.
Yeah.
Because everything else I can think of, I would need at least a week to do.
Wow. Okay.
Of like my personal time doing it, so it would be like close to a month streaming time.
Gotcha.
On my days. I'm trying to think if there's any other games that I might have that I could theoretically be in a very short time frame, and honestly, nothing comes to mind.
Okay.
Like legitimately, nothing comes to mind. But most of my games are RPGs or action platformers, hack and slash stuff. I would like to try at some point. We'll take like a break from doing like our own individual days.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't mind seeing if we could do this.
Oh, this was interesting. I seen the movie though.
The movie, so that game. So for those of y'all who are listening in, I'm showing him Scott Pilgrim versus the World on the Switch.
Yeah.
Those of you who know this game know it's very infamous, in the sense that it was released originally by Ubisoft.
Yeah.
Same people who released Prince of Persia back in when did the first movie come out? 2009?
Yeah, roughly around that.
2008, 2009, somewhere in that ballpark.
Yeah.
And they released Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game, on Xbox Live Arcade and PlayStation Network. I played the demo. It was okay. I was like, okay, I'll pick this up later when I have some money. A week later, it just gets delisted.
Damn.
And you couldn't find it anywhere. Like, if you had bought a console and you had the game on there, you could technically sell that hard drive for a lot of money.
For real?
Yes. Like, what you're looking at, because I have the limited run release, because I do like collecting physical edition stuff, but you can get this download on Switch.
Yeah.
Like I said, it was delisted in 2008. The game I have now, it got released 2021. That's how long you had to wait to pick up this game. And it is not that this game was bad. I think this game had maybe 1 or 2 glitches in it. One or two glitches. And they weren't, like, I don't think they were game-breaking glitches either.
Oh, wow.
It was considered a very good, side-scrolling beat 'em up. Think your Double Dragons, your Streets of Rage,
Okay.
that kind of stuff. It was considered a very good game, and it just got delisted out of nowhere.
Jesus, bro.
Also, I've not read the manga that the movie is based off of. Which, to my understanding, the manga has nothing to do with the book. The book do with the movie. I think the movie doesn't follow the manga at all.
No.
And at the time the movie came out, the manga was still trying to finish itself up. Not read it. I seen the movie. I did enjoy the movie. I will admit I did enjoy the movie. And when I found out about the original ending, that kind of surprised me. You know the original ending, right?
What? Like
the original ending for the movie, the ending that they were going to go with.
No, what was the ending for that?
So the original ending to Scott Pilgrim versus the World was, he fights Evil Scott, as he was meant to be like an actual legit fight. Not that cutaway thing, and he's like walking down and kind of joking.
Oh, yeah.
And he ends up going with Knives, not Ramona.
Now, who's Knives again?
Knives was his previous girlfriend.
Oh, no. No.
And I think, I don't know the exact reasoning. I want to say that was something that was hinted at inside the manga. Maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I think the idea they were going for was that sometimes the best person for you isn't the person you necessarily want. It looked like this whole like subversion thing.
Okay.
And it just was back before being subversive became such a controversial issue. looking at you, Last Jedi. And they ultimately decided, we spent 2 hours of this guy trying to get this one girl. Maybe we should just let him get the girl.
Yeah, that probably would be best.
I mean, I get the idea. It's like what happened with Dodgeball, an underdog story, a true underdog story, something like that. The original ending was that the underdogs were going to lose.
What?
Yeah, they're. So the ending where they were, I forget what his name was, but he's like sat in a chair eating himself into a fat, slobbering mess, and he has this monologue going on.
Okay.
The monologue is basically talking about how test audiences didn't like the original ending where they lost.
I mean, I did. I mean, like, even though it's kind of obvious, I still like it because, like, I mean, what you just told me about him being with his previous ex-girlfriend compared to the current girlfriend, I like the current girlfriend.
Yeah, Ramona.
Ramona, yeah.
And again, this was just me because I was like, wait a minute. So you would tell me that I would effectively sit here for 2 hours watching this guy basically murder, what was it, 7 people?
Yeah, exes, yes.
Yeah, 7 people.
Oh, yeah.
To get this girl to prove that he was going to go above and beyond. The last fight is literally him learning to do it for himself and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then he just doesn't get the girl. He gets a completely different girl. That was a bit much, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Like sometimes subverting expectations. Most times subverting expectations. You just shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
You really shouldn't. Let's go ahead and kick it off here. See how far we can get today. But yeah, I mean, it's like I'm not opposed to the idea of like throwing your audience for a loop, giving them a curveball, that kind of stuff. You good, man?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
I'm
good.
Okay. But yeah, I'm not completely against the idea of like throwing your audience for a loop.
Yeah.
But it's gotta make sense. You know?
Yeah.
You don't just do it just to do it. Because you're not as clever as you think you are.
Also, I know we ended here on the balance, right? Yeah.
Yep. You got his dad's sword. The one shot.
That still blows my mind. I think just tore that guy, the soldiers, in one hit.
Freaking love it. So, question for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I asked it before or not. When it comes to horror, since you're the horror buff, do you feel that it is more tense if the protagonist cannot fight back?
In a way, yes. But it depends on the movie. So what I mean is, if it's like the movie Hereditary, where like there was a certain scene where like the protagonist didn't fight, that would make sense. Movies like Nightmare on Elm Street, yes, it would make sense. Friday the 13th, it would make sense, but
then Nightmare on Elm Street is the one with Freddy Krueger, right?
Yes, and Friday the 13th with Jason. But the thing with Jason is, I just don't care for Jason. I care more about Freddy Krueger, and I can't believe I said that, but it's true because he's way more disturbing and unsettling.
Is it because he's a child murderer?
Yeah, and a pedophile, and it's disturbing.
Oh, he's a pedophile too?
Yeah, so.
Oh wait, did they do that in that remake movie?
Yeah, I only watched it one time and I couldn't do it because it was just they went above and beyond on that part a little bit too much, and I didn't like that. But yeah, the old ones, yeah, those would be fine.
Because the original one I think he was just a child killer.
Yeah, child killer, yeah, and like I said, they're I'm more the lines of like using people's fears against them. That's more unsettling to me. I love like excuse me like Leonardo DiCaprio's movie with Ben Kingsley and Mark Ruffalo, Shutter Island. That was disturbing.
Oh, that movie! I gotta watch that one. That one looks like it's a really interesting
it's really good. I actually like how they did that. Now it does have horror elements, but it's more of a mystery thriller, horror you could say in a way. But it does have elements of that. but it works. But all that like over the top where the killer kills all the people, he ends up winning. It gets old. It's played out too much for me. I want something different I never seen before, which was why I keep mentioning Heretic. That was very different because what they did in there could actually happen in real life. That's the scary part.
Nothing Heretic, I can tell you.
Yeah.
Why did it come from like where the killer always comes back?
Yeah.
Gets away. It does just get to be a bit much. You
Yeah.
know, it's like you know it's gonna happen before the movie even finishes.
Yeah.
So why keep watching?
Yeah. I'll say lately, as far as this year, like I said, horror hasn't been on my radar as much because, like I said, there weren't any good ones. So I don't know. Like I think the only one that probably piqued my interest that's not out yet that's coming out this year is Evil Dead 2. And I saw the first.
Wasn't it?
But I have seen the time, and of all the outcomes may avail, this one had the most promises.
Wow.
Oh, so she knew this was happening.
Watch. See if they will just.
Interesting.
So she
She
saw
knew.
this was going to happen.
Yeah. And I don't think she told it either.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
I got a bad feeling something's coming up.
Of course, on the elevator. Sparky, Sparky, Sparky.
Yeah, I got a bad feeling, bro. It's not going to end well.
Are you not entertained?
Oh, I have not seen anything. Oh, I was going to say, man.
Damn. Oh. Energy beams and
Well, this is a freeze, so that's good. I mean, that's good.
yeah.
That was pretty silly.
I think what happened with that was that you were supposed to see him disappear because I slowed down time.
Yeah.
It didn't happen.
Gotcha. I think you got this, bro.
Sure, this is not that difficult.
Why do you even try to harm me? I am immortal.
Immortal perhaps, but not invincible.
He's not wrong. Technically being invincible and immortal are two different things.
Yeah. That's true, though.
You can be immortal and just be a separate head. And then it would just suck.
You will pay for what you have done to my people.
And to them, things will be better now. You should thank me.
They live among mindless monsters in service to your madness.
It is the price of progress.
It's interesting, I'll tell you that. I'm thinking, yeah, bro. Oh, Jesus.
And clever. You would have made a fine addition to my army. But having you to my collection of corpses will not suffice.
Oh yeah, yep, I'm dead. I thought this was like platforming kind of.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
nah.
You can't jump on the platforms.
No, you can't. Those things explode the moment they hit you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So if we're on the final boss already, then
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. This should be it.
I thought I had a little bit more time.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. No, I could be wrong, but I think it might be the last boss, bro. Like honestly, because I haven't seen any other like characters I could play. I mean, that were in the game that could be fit the law of this person. So I'm assuming it is.
Yeah.
And then on top of that,
If I had known that, we could have basically finished yesterday.
Zervan,
What is it?
in case I
That's
don't
fine.
have a chance
you
again.
live, you learn. Yeah.
Impudent pig! I offer you life eternal, and this is how you respond? Oh, I shall enjoy changing you. Hello, Prince.
No, I actually.
Not quite the homecoming.
Okay. That was no. That one's doing any damage. Why do you have it in the first place? There's no more flipping. I need to actually stab him.
Please.
Why do you even try to harm me? I am immortal.
Immortal perhaps, but not invincible.
I don't get that same voice acting. I think it's somebody else.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, I think there's a voice actor.
They live among mindless monsters in service to your madness.
It is the price of progress.
Really? Long day at work. You know how many trips I did today?
I'm going to swim at least 10.
No, if I did 10, I would not. I would. Oh Jesus. I did 4 sets left.
You would have made a fine addition to my army. But adding you to my collection of corpses will not suffice.
What did he just say?
He said I'm clever, have him be as part of his army.
Oh.
Really cool, but now he's going to have to add it to his
Oh, wow. I didn't get none of the detail.
Oh, okay, I get it now. I know I got it now.
Okay. Gotcha. I gotta say, I feel like the first one better than this.
First game?
Yeah, no, the first game.
Yeah, I can see that. The first game, I would say probably the most charm out of all of them.
Yeah, it did.
But the narrative of the whole series, I think, has played out pretty well.
Yeah. The first 2 games are the best for me. 3 is alright. Jesus.
I messed up.
Good lord.
Okay, yeah, I messed up. Okay, I got it. I think the problem with three, and again, this is me personally. I think what happened is it feels like they were trying to make this for PSP as well, and they just kind of ported. I think they just kind of made the PS3 version, the PSP version,
Yeah.
and then ported it to a console.
Wow.
He's not dead yet, and I'm no one else, and I'm dead. Okay, but now I know what to do with this part of the fight. Okay,
Okay.
but yeah, no, but yeah, it's I think with the third one, I like the Sand Prince sections.
Oh.
I like the story because it basically is the prince growing up.
Yeah, not that I can appreciate. I can appreciate that.
Yeah, narratively speaking, I think three is probably. I think one and I think it's 1, 3, and 2 in terms of narrative, and then in terms of gameplay, I think it's 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. Alright. Interesting. Jesus.
Come on. That's what we can't do. It's insane.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. For if this is the final boss, for it being the final boss, I actually found a decent chunk of health upgrades. All things considered.
Yeah, that's true too as well.
I think I might be missing maybe 3 that I probably didn't see inside the dark space.
I guess.
Why do you even try
Real
to
quick
harm?
to
I am immortal.
Immortal,
Facebook real
perhaps,
quick.
but not invincible. You will pay for what you have done to my people. They live among mindless monsters in service to your madness.
It is the price of progress.
Oh, you almost got him, bro.
Almost. So it seems like
And you would have made a fine.
so it seems like what's supposed to happen is that
Quick and clever. You would have made a fine addition to my army. But adding you to my
so it looks like if this is the end of the trilogy.
Yeah.
It's honestly, all things considered, not a bad way to go out.
Yeah, but it's just I thought. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just it's off the intro. No. Oh, okay. I know what it is. I'm thinking of number 2 intro. I'm sorry. So with number 3, I thought it was gonna be more like I thought the third game was gonna be a little bit longer, but I did not know this game was that short.
Yeah, I knew 3 was shorter.
I
That much I knew. I knew for certain. I knew 3 was shorter for certain. I just didn't know how short it was.
Jesus.
Okay, now Sands.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, because I kept messing up. Oh, okay. Platforming.
Okay. Good Lord, he's in pain.
Yep. Yeah, I messed up.
Yeah, he's in pain.
But I got it now, yeah.
I mean, you were killing it though.
I want to say it's because this was the last game to come out on the I think this was one of the last original Xbox games to come out on the old generation of console. So it feels like they were trying to experiment again with newer gameplay techniques and story-driven techniques.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, because again we had the quick time events, well the stealth essentially,
Yeah.
more intricate story, that kind of thing.
I think it was. I think it was better traps than this one.
Yeah, the traps were definitely way better. I would say that the platforming in here has probably never been better. Like the combat it was the best in the first game,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
but the platforming in the third game is amazing.
I agree. I agree. I'm gonna have to work out my days off. After work. Yeah.
Why do you even try to harm me? I am immortal.
Immortal perhaps, but not invincible.
Uh.
You will pay for what you have done to my people.
Done to them? Things will be better now. You should thank me.
They live among mindless monsters in service to your madness.
It is the price of progress. Quick and clever. You would have made a fine addition to my army. What happened? You to my collection of corpses will have as a fight.
Not that one.
Not that one. Okay. Are you there? Oh.
Long. Okay. Okay, now I see you have to try. Too many hits.
Damn.
Back to back. Okay. And okay. Okay. Let me get my hand right.
No, you go. Go ahead.
Okay. Did I quit?
No. No. Okay. I thought you. No. I thought you pressed retry.
Okay, I hit retry to check it over there. Okay. Get up there first.
I can do this. I think I can do it.
Detection.
It looks like you may have to keep like maneuvering and dodging some of his hits for a little bit and then try to attack him. I mean, I might be wrong.
Yeah, you're not wrong about that one.
Yeah.
Why do you even try to harm me? I am
I think I
immortal.
got it.
Immortal perhaps, but not invincible.
And up.
You will pay for what you have done to my people.
Anansi, things will be better now. You should thank me.
Yeah,
They
just
live
that's
among
the
mindless
same guy.
monsters
Except
in
the
service
original
to your
guy had a bit of grasp.
Oh no, he did. He actually did. Yeah.
Even inside the same human form or the same god or whatever it is.
Yeah.
He should still have some element of that.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's the same guy. Which is what it is.
Yeah. I found out that old boy had passed away
You
today.
would have made a fine addition to
The
my
guy that was on John Wick, the one that played the
collection of corpses.
the black dude with the bald head.
Him?
Yeah.
He died?
Today. Yeah.
What happened?
I have no idea. They haven't released any statement yet as far as that. But it said that like he passed away today at 6 years old.
60?
Yes. Yeah.
That's not that old, all things considered.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, but I was so shocked. I couldn't even say anything. I was like, are you serious? They just finished the movie. They just finished shooting that movie. So what happened?
Maybe?
I don't know, man. But that kind of hurt me. Oh. Oh no, bro, you got this. Oh, you got to climb that? Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
This isn't too bad, actually, all things considered. It's basically just.
Ooh.
Oh, didn't do that. Basically just an obstacle course. Okay, I messed up on that one. Here, probably. Around there. Okay.
Did you go the wrong way, or?
No. I think what's going on is yeah, I'm getting hit by something.
Yeah. I started to like, what are you getting hit by? It was something red.
I think what's going on is he's attacking me while I'm doing this.
Oh, that's so unfair.
It is, and I can't really see him all that well either, so that's another problem. You basically have to kind of really time it well. Well, when I say you got to, you got to basically listen up to cues.
Yeah, but I still agree though. I mean, you got to time this right. Ooh! Oh my gosh.
Okay, are you done?
Hope so. Okay.
Oh, his dad's blazing his chest.
Who's chest? Oh, yeah, I see it. Oh, okay.
I appreciate the cinematic angle, but still.
Oh shit. Okay. Interesting.
Oh, Carlita, she's back.
Wow. Okay. They brought. Wow.
She's somewhat back.
This world was not meant for me, but there are others. And I will find my place just as you have found yours.
Wow. Okay. Ooh.
Be free now, Prince. Your journey is at an end.
Huh. This is very interesting. So, wow.
So that's it. I thought there was gonna be a boss fight with this.
What is it?
Yeah, Master one I thought was.
All that is yours is rightfully mine, and mine it will be.
Oh, never mind. The rest he is a final boss.
There is?
Yeah, that was his sand demon.
Wow. This is crazy. Jesus Christ. Oh, no, you were right. Yes, there was a issue between.
Slew the vizier and simply disappear? Mind, your rage, your pride, your selfish ways, they gave me form and substance. Even with the sands gone, I have strength to remain.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yo. You just floated.
Now I have. So I can't die here.
No, but still.
Wall run.
With the ability to manipulate time itself, you had the chance to be the greatest king the world has ever known. What wars you could have fought, what monuments you could have erected in your honor, what women you could have kept. But you failed me, Prince. You grew soft and sympathetic. My attempts to convince you to seek glory fell on deaf ears, so I bided my time, waiting for the proper moment to strike.
This is weird.
So is this happening in the. Oh wow! It's the water fountain from the first game.
Yeah, I never understood this room, so I'm glad they kind of bring it back.
Well, I mean, in the manual for the first game, it's hinted that this might just be inside his head.
You do not deserve what you have been given. Control of the world's greatest empire. With the power at your command, you could rule the world. You have squandered it, Prince. I would do it justice, and so it should be mine.
You are just a parasite! You deserve nothing!
Oh, jeez. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting, bro.
This is the
But don't you
The very last
think-
level.
Do you think you would be here now if not for me? How many times did I save you? How many times did I unblock your path, take down your enemies, remind you of your mission? While all you did was cry about your father, and Kylina, and Farah. How everything bad always happens to you. Boo-hoo, Prince!
What in the
Your
world?
words are empty.
He just dropped.
Have always been empty.
into the
You are
float from the
just
second game.
desperate.
Yeah, no, I saw that. But,
Wait.
okay.
If I am selfish, Prince, it is because you are. If I am ruthless and reckless and lacking in morals, it is because you are. I did not spin myself out of the ether. I was not conjured by some mad vizier. I am you.
No. I have seen the error of my ways, and I have atoned for the transgressions of my past. I am no longer that person.
Seasons change, tastes change, but people never change. And you delude yourself believing otherwise. Do not fight me. Set down your sword. Embrace me.
It's what in the world? You have to be in a loop. Wow. Yeah, but it's
somewhere.
You mean to kill me then? To cut me down like all your other enemies? Swing that sword, Prince! We've seen how well that works.
You're the one that's putting this to work right now. Jesus Christ.
yeah, a lot of work.
He's having
Such
fun.
violence! Your anger serves only to feed me. So I have to ask, have you really changed? After all, I am still right here, standing before you.
This is crazy. Yeah, now you.
Oh, now we're in the boss of the first room, first game, and here's Pharaoh.
Prince, leave this place. It reeks of sadness and cruel intentions. You must not chase this shadow. Turn away. Wake up. I will lead you.
And this is all from him dreaming. Sorry.
Oh, there's two thrones. There's one light and one shadow. Okay. So we can ignore them and just keep on going.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not a
No!
boss.
What are you doing?
It's a metaphor.
Do not ignore me.
Okay.
Do not leave me behind. No!
Wake up. Wake up.
Farah?
Are you all right?
I think it's finally over.
Prince, there's still something I don't understand. How did you really know my name?
The
Most people think time is like a river that flows swift and sure in one direction. But I have seen the face of time, and I can tell you, they are wrong. Time is an ocean in a storm. You may wonder
What?
who I really am, and why I say this. Come, and I will tell you a tale like none you have ever heard.
this is insane to me.
Yeah, he ended the trilogy with the very same
Beginning.
monologue of the first game.
Wow, this is crazy.
So that's the end of the Sands of Time.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I know it was like weeks since we've been doing this game, but it felt like I mean like to me the whole time it felt short though. Like it didn't feel long to me.
It didn't feel like you were wasting your time watching it.
Yeah, no, I didn't. No.
And having now had a chance to sit down and finally, after 20 years online, be able to sit down and play 2 of the 3 games that I never got to finish as a child due to them being stolen from me.
Yeah.
Getting sold and whatnot. I can safely say, yeah. As a kid,
Yeah.
I remember playing the second and third one and thinking that they each got better. As an adult now, I see that they're basically gameplay-wise a mess.
Yeah. I mean,
The first game is by far the most technically solid.
yeah.
The second game stumbles here and there, but ultimately I think because it focuses way more on the platform than
Yeah.
the third one I think just did too many gimmicks
Yeah.
and it kind of fell flat. But the narrative, turning the entire trilogy into a metaphor for accepting what it is you cannot change.
Yeah. Which is time.
If you think about it, no, it's not time. is the fact that he had the ability to use time to fix his mistakes.
Oh yeah.
So when you take that into account, and 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 you basically turn that entire game, like the whole basis of the damn game,
Yeah.
into their through line the entire series, it has poignancy because San Francisco, that San Francisco is basically the embodiment of the principal's reliance on the ability to go back and correct things.
Yeah. That's great. But I still stand by this to this day that all three are still best in the movie, I think. Because it stories is really working out. Way more.
Well, having not seen it, from what I can tell, the movie does not take
No, that's correct.
if anything, what it looked like on the outside was Disney got a movie that had Prince Lee and a female lead,
Yeah.
and basically took it and said, okay, now throw it to magic cats. And the Disney magic works in certain scenarios.
Yeah, that's true, and it did it in some areas.
And I remember when they announced it. I remember when they announced they were making the Princess Person. I'm like, oh sweet, this will be amazing. The second time was a fantastic game. It was moody. It was atmospheric. You only had 3 characters. You had a cast of 3 characters, but only 2 of them were ever really present for the majority of the game. And the ending was so tragic and epic and all this good stuff. Like there's no possible way they can fuck this up. And I'm like, what?
What the fuck is this?
And I'm like, Disney, you do know what the second game looks like, right?
You can't incorporate this in there without the second one, without doing the second one.
And I can only assume that they ended the first movie with a sequel baiting ending that hints that it's going to be nothing like the rest of the game. If I know Disney well, because I think this came out right around the time they were starting / getting the ball rolling on the Marvel universe, right?
Yeah, sure, yes.
So it would not surprise me they were trying to make this more franchise as well.
And honestly, like, sort of Marvel, I'm not gonna do this, but it's more like the characters now that they did very good with characters Marvel. But I just lost it. That's what I was gonna say. What were you saying? So I can get my thoughts together. What were you saying?
Basically, I was saying that they basically ended. They probably ended their Sandman movie in a way that was set up for a sequel that basically said, okay, so to all you Prince of Persia fans, it's not going to be this
Oh,
game.
yeah, that's what we're thinking. Yeah, they did not set up for a sequel. I can tell you that right now.
Oh, they didn't. So this
Oh
was
my god!
done?
The way I saw it, the ending and everything, yes.
You don't want the telephone to sorrow special weapon. While in pause menu, use the original pad and enter the right, left, down, up, X, Y, X, X, Y, Y, press start button. So okay, I guess it's a secret weapon.
Okay.
Right, left, down, up, X, Y, X, X, Y, Y. While in the pod. Let's give this a shot. I want to see what this looks like because I'm actually
continue my story from here?
curious.
I will continue my story from here
Just
next
again,
time.
real quick. I'm actually curious because it could be one like the gag weapons.
Okay.
Because this was back when they would give you a lot of gag weapons in video games.
Really?
Yeah. There were there were a number of games that would give you gag weapons. Even the second game we did, and War of End. I know I've showed you the glowing sword.
Yeah,
so
yeah, I
I think
remember.
it's
Just let me know when you're ready to
left,
hear more.
left, up, down, down, X, Y, X, X, Y, Y.
Very good. I will continue.
No.
Tell me when you have time to hear more.
Left, down, down, up, X, Y, X, X, Y, Y.
Let's see. Where was I?
They might need to go faster.
When you have the time, I will continue.
Why?
Very good. I will continue. Let me know when you have the time to hear more.
Maybe not.
Do
I don't
you
know.
desire to continue?
I might do a new game or something like that. I don't fucking know. But yeah, no. They would give you a lot of your games. Like in the second game, granted, you had to do it while you were basically running from the haka, but they're like three gag weapons you could have gotten. One was a glove that looked like a hamburger helper glove.
Oh Jesus.
Another one was a flamingo.
Okay.
And I mean like an actual like garden flamingo.
I believe you.
And another one was a teddy bear.
Oh gosh.
The last one was the glowing sword. The glowing sword was a secret weapon. You didn't have to find it.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
I found it because I just happened to know about it. Oh, so that's how this works. You don't have to buy it. It's just as you collect the credits, you unlock them. So I think what it is that I don't think you can actually find all the same credits in one go. I think it is encouraging replay. What's this? Oh, that's concept art. That's from the first game.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's another concept art, and that's. Oh, so that's what the Dagger of Time looked like at one point. His left hand. Yeah, it was like a golden looking thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Here's one for the two thrones. These are wallpapers.
And okay, so you got him
and all the other sand demons waiting to basically.
Yo.
This image actually does illustrate the stacked against the odds situation you were in the first game.
Yeah, no, you come there's three guys down there, and there was two guys up here too. So, oh, that is dope.
Yep, that's the Sand Prince.
That
Again, to this day, one of, if not my favorite dark side designs for any character ever. If you got the right makeup artist to do this, get the chain, get the cosplay looking right, it would be mwah.
wow, that is dope.
Mm-hmm.
Now that is a dope wallpaper.
Because you look at it right, like you got the chain whipping around, and you see the shadows of the demons, and he's just like, oh yes, please give me a reason to use this. Let's see, what does this one look like? And that's the prince.
Interesting.
No, I think I would need another 1,500 here to do these. Other characters gallery. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, that's Farrah from the first game. And it looks like it's just the 3D CG render of her face. It's like it's not like an actual artistic design.
Yeah.
This might have been like just like a behind the scenes kind of thing. Like as
I
they were rendering her out, and she looked very different inside the first game compared to the third game. Speaking of, there's just the third game.
Lord Jesus Christ.
That's Kylina. Very risque. Okay. And there's Farrah again. There's Kylina again.
Oh my lord.
And this is some room. Now again, I don't have all the sand credits, and I don't plan on going back to get all sand credits.
Yeah.
Illustration gallery right here. The Sands of Time. So illustrations are basically pictures. The pictures are drawings. So that's the there's the face and the blade. If anyone's familiar with the cover art of the original game, this is a sword he's holding in the original in the cover art, but it's the second blade you get in the game.
This is crazy.
Oh god, that always makes me laugh.
Oh yeah, those are the demon women.
No, those are the women. These are enemies that never showed up in the first game.
Oh, okay.
This might have been an unused concept. This I know is one of the unused concepts.
No, I think I've seen. I thought I saw this in the game once.
No, you're thinking of a different bird. It's a different bird, but these are look like bat kind of things.
Oh, okay.
There's Mr. Sledgehammer. And there's the dagger. Very small in the first game. Go to the third game. The third game got quite an increase. And there's the Sultan's Palace and stuff like that.
Okay.
So this is gonna give you an idea of what it is you can find. Some more in concepts. Again, very moody defense.
Yeah.
Oh
Very.
my god. It's just the tower. You don't get to see a whole lot of stuff. What I would have liked is if you got like a.
Ooh.
There's the Dahaka. Oh god, those chase sequences gave me nightmares.
I believe it.
But I will say this: what I wish they would have done, and maybe I haven't unlocked it in the second game. I don't know. Is there should have been an unlockable movie? Oh, it looks like at one point you were actually meant to get a bow to use. I mean, why else have a random? Oh no, wait, that's Pharaoh's bow. Never mind. This is never mind. But yeah, no. I would like to have gotten an unlockable movie so we get a little bit more backstory on Shadi.
Yeah.
And there's your dad's sword.
Wow.
So yeah, no, that's basically it. I don't have any videos unlocked.
Yeah.
I think I probably have to unlock all the freaking
Geez.
illustrations.
Good lord.
We've been going for
No, like about close to an hour.
only an hour.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, so we basically got done. I don't really know what else we can do because next week, depending on how soon it gets here, I've ordered Hogwarts Legacy, and I plan on starting that the moment it comes in. I also ordered Dead Space Remake.
Okay. I saw a little snippet, like little snippets, like 2 seconds of the trailer. So yeah, gotcha. That should be interesting.
Yeah, I think it will be because it looks like they're sticking to the original game, but also adding enough new stuff. So it's like if you're someone like me who's played through and beaten the game 17 times. No, I'm not exaggerating. The jump scare factors just don't hit you anymore. The scare factor isn't there anymore. But if it's like new, it's like okay, this is for you, motherfuckers.
Yeah, and this one's for you.
It should be an interesting watch to sit through. But if Hogwarts Legacy isn't in by next week, the plan is to I want to double check to see when it's coming in so I can kind of better time it.
Okay.
The plan is to either A do Sonic Riders 1 and 2, or and this one might be what I'm more leaning towards.
Okay.
We might do Sonic Adventure.
Okay.
Sonic Adventure is not a. Put it like this: when I first started doing YouTube, Sonic Adventure was the very first game I did a Let's Play.
Yeah.
It is a chapter-based game to best around. I'm trying to give away too much what's going on here, and I was able to play through and beat it in 25 parts, 20 minute parts. So it's not a long game. I could probably do it in like 2 weeks.
Wow.
So I'm gonna sit down and have to see what it is I'm going to end up doing with that in particular to get the timing right. So while I would like to start up something else now, I don't have anything that I can really start up that would be interesting enough to fill an hour. So what I think we'll probably do tonight, I think we'll end it early. And we'll pick up Monday with The Last of Us Part 1, right?
Yeah, and that should be done on Monday. Because like the same way that you finished just now, mine should be that same exact thing.
So about an hour and you'll be done with Last of Us Part 1?
Roughly, yeah. Roughly.
Would you want to start Part 2 the same day?
Yeah.
Okay, then we'll start Part 2. They'll be done.
Monday
will be...
Yeah, that's why I said if I finish early, then I'm going straight to Part 2. But if not, I'll start Part 2 on Tuesday.
How about we add the stipulation? If Part 1 finishes within an hour and a half,
Okay.
we stop.
Alright.
but within an hour, we do part 2.
Yeah.
So at least that way, at least that way we have at least an hour of part 2.
Nah, I got you.
To
Yeah.
get people
I agree.
time to get acclimated.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
In the meantime, what I'll be doing, because again we'll be finishing early, I'm gonna look at all of my stuff, see what I have, and as far as games to kind of fill time and see which ones I could feasibly do in about a 2-hour span. Because again, I have games I could do, but the other game that I could potentially do would be Star Fox Assault. That one I can beat in 4 hours.
Jesus Christ. 4 hours?
On normal.
Oh, wow.
It is because Star Fox Assault is a linear game. It is a incredibly linear game. It actually does have a story. It has stuff I can talk about with it. There's a lot of dialogue going on back and forth here. It's a pretty interesting development history and tonally mismatched game in my opinion, but it works for what it is. Put it like this. It plays like a Saturday morning cartoon that just hit its dark season.
Okay.
I would play it. I have to play on the Wii.
Yeah.
Which luckily I do have a HDMI cable that can set up for it. My old one, remember that Let's Play? It would crackle at certain points in the video.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I'm correct on it, as long as I don't die too much, which shouldn't be a problem.
Okay.
As long as I'm not bad with my shots.
Yeah.
I should be able to beat Star Fox Assault in 2 days.
Wow, that's crazy. That's really good. Wow.
Considering that it is a massive improvement over my original time, which was like a week. Again, was not a very good player. And the reason why I'm hesitant to do Star Fox Assault is that it's technically the 3rd game in its narrative series.
Gotcha.
But you technically don't need to have played 64 or Adventures to get what's going on in it.
Okay.
The thing about these Star Fox games is that they're all their own standalone story.
Oh, okay.
They tie into each other. There are characters who do make recurring appearances. But it's not necessary.
Gotcha.
So again, I'll be looking at that, seeing what my options are in that regard.
Yeah.
And then kind of going from there.
Okay.
So again, most if not all of my games are like between 8 to 120 hours plus. Now on average it's like 20 hours. I'm not gonna make you think like I'm sitting here doing marathon games all the time.
Oh yeah, no. I was just thinking like, I didn't know this type of game was that long. That's all.
Not these type of games. I'm just saying the games I have.
Oh, gotcha.
Are on average that long. So that's that. So we're gonna call it early here tonight.
Yeah.
I'll admit I thought we had maybe another half an hour left of gameplay.
Yeah, I did too.
I did not know we were basically right there at the boss. So we'll call it here, and we will see you guys Monday.
Yeah, Monday. Yep.
So in the meantime, I'll be doing my research tonight, kind of see what I can do to fill next week's slots, to give you guys something to hold you over to. We do Harper's Legacy, and I will see you then. Have a good one.
Take it easy.